So here we are, ladies and gentlemen. It's a fabulous opportunity with our Komrades first ever live. So we'll see if some people jump on here. God knows we could get ourselves in some legal trouble here. Hold on. Oh, we got a couple of people watching. So anyways, Daniel, this was your brainchild along with, well, hold on, let me point this out. The name of the team, the name of the movement were Daniel's idea. The logo was certainly influenced by you.
Yeah.
And then
still bitter about that.
Yeah.
Comrade kitty not making it through.
Yeah. The hockey kitty, as my grandson calls it. And then you were the other day. You're like, let's do a podcast. And I'm like, what the hell? Let's do a podcast.
Yeah,
right?
why not?
Let's figure something out here. So, anyways, the Facebook Live is our first attempt at that. I guess we'll figure it out from there. But we're basically going to shoot the shit about hockey for the next 15, 20, 30 minutes, however long. And anybody who's watching, you can enjoy it or you can click away. So, yeah, with that. All right, cool. So anyways, Daniel, take it away. What do you got for us?
I don't know. Where do you want me to start at is a real question.
I don't know. It's the sky is the limit, right?
Sky is the limit. What's been going on with you guys for hockey? I hadn't seen you around for the Bob, so I don't know what you've been playing Friday nights or
Bob's.
Too many teams represented in this.
I'm supporting the Bobs. I'm always going to support the Bobs.
Always.
Y'all
But yeah, I'm old and I'm broken.
Someone said y'all got a number 39 yet?
Yes, we do. As a matter of fact, that would be my friend up in Omaha, Zach Hughes. No, yeah. Zach Hughes, right? Did they give a name? Yeah. You guys talk amongst yourselves. I got to go get the number 39 jersey.
All right. Uh-oh.
Austin Hughes said dibs.
It's yours.
You can have it. We're just going to have like 20 39s. Go ahead, bud. That's why I got the 9-pack. It was either that or 18-pack, but the 18-packs are the little 12 ounces. Can't be having that, man. Sure, you go ahead and show the front there.
Look at that beaut.
There's no names on the back, so I don't know who's who.
Scoot back some. Yeah, there you go. There you go. That's a lot better.
Look at that bad boy. Look at that thing.
It is sexy.
So,
Mine is
anybody
no
know the
names on
story of
back.
why 39? Did anybody else watch the video? What? Come
Is
on.
it unlucky?
No.
Oh, was it lucky?
39 was, okay, so Zach served our military and spent...
Austin Hughes said noise.
Noise.
Yeah. So, but yeah, he served in Afghanistan, and we just got to talking about numbers when I was doing the jerseys. I was like, give me some cool number ideas. And there were, I don't know, got like 60 responses. But Zach's was, so he gave a link. There's some myth, we'll call it, of the number 39 was like how they used to identify this pimp in Afghanistan, right?
Okay. Nice.
Right? So I love this. Yeah, so this guy's like a pimp, and he's referred to as 39, however that all works out. And so when Zach came back, he wore this number to basically say, I'm the pimp.
Yeah.
I'm the pimp. I run the show. So I was like, there is no way in God's green earth that I'm not doing a number 39 jersey with this thing. And Zach, if you're not watching, is Zach on or is just Austin? Either way.
Zach's on, I think. Yeah.
Zach, if you're watching, guess what? The first person who will wear this jersey in a game will actually be a female.
Even better.
How's that, Afghanistan? There you have it, number 39.
I got a funny story that kind of goes with that, about the whole military thing. Because when I was in for 6 years, never went to Afghanistan or anything. But then a buddy of mine bought a Misfits jersey of mine.
Yep.
And so when he went over there, he took my jersey over there. So
Zach Hughes said, "Laugh, laugh, laugh." Yes.
Yeah, very good.
So my jersey's been to Afghanistan more than I have, and I spent 6 years in the Army. So
The jersey made it, but not you.
yeah.
Yep. So back to the Bobs, though. As a matter of fact, Charisse from both the Slayers and the Deeks, we were talking because my back is broken and I need a chiropractor. And she was like, "Well, why haven't you been playing?" And I'm like, well, first of all, the arm that I broke a year ago in December had been hurting like hell, and then beyond that, it became this whole sciatic thing that I got going on. So
Yeah.
I'm old, be 55 in May, and I'm showing the signs of that now. So
Lee would like to know your location, bitching about the age there.
yeah,
Yeah.
we'll leave that one alone. Yeah, we'll leave that one alone. So what else you got, Daniel?
I don't know. I'm excited for the summer season, though.
Yes.
It's been a long wait.
Yep. Yeah, for sure.
It's been a long winter session.
Oh, that's normal.
Yeah.
That's
Yep. And it's funny because the other group that they're not really comrades, but kind of birthed through the whole same idea that this team was birthed through. The GI Bros, right?
GI Bros.
So the GI Bros, shout out to the GI Bros. Those guys were asking just the other night. Brian was like, "Is there really going to be a league this summer?" I mean, I haven't got anything yet, and we're all saying the same thing. It's like, yeah, we know there will be a league. We're just waiting to get some details as to when it will start, and how much it's going to cost, and etc. But yeah, kind of cool to see two new teams came from this idea that a bunch of us were showing up to Jimmy's place on Tuesday nights, and then thank God for Kevin Schulmeister, who's running the Independence League, recognizing that there was an opportunity for us to do something different there, and so getting that adult league or the adult learn to play going on Sundays got a lot of us talking about we should put a team together that no one it's not pretentious, like skill level. It's maybe a bit pretentious on the fact that we drink beer and we like to hang out, and it'll be fun to sit on the same bench.
Yeah.
And that's what really, I guess for me started it, because I was like, I've been on a couple of teams, and I'm not talking shit on anybody, but some teams are a lot more fun to be sitting on the bench with than others.
yeah.
And you're like, man, I would love to just think, I don't care what happens at the game. I just want to show up because I love the guys who are sitting on the bench with me, right? And that's what started this whole thing. So there you have that. A little bit more background.
Pre and post game drinks is what it's all about. It's not about the hockey. It's about the getting drunk, playing hockey, and then getting drunk again.
What are you talking about pre and post? You do during.
Yeah, it is beer league after all, right? Yeah. So it's funny because Austin brought up this, and we probably should talk about it since we're on Facebook. My favorite story from our time together at the Bob's was when you and Hunter, shout out to Hunter, I hope you're still alive. I haven't seen you in forever. But I did see that you check the messages once in a while. God bless you.
Justin Russell just joined.
Justin, happy retirement party, buddy.
Hey.
Party.
I got a retirement party today, too.
You have 5 people watching besides me.
Thank you. So Hunter and Danny are like, hey, we're going to do a fake fight. We're going to look at each other like, you're going to what? Okay, you better tell the refs.
Yeah.
And
we told one ref.
Yeah, you told one ref. The other
ref had no idea.
Were you guys on the same team, too?
Yes. No. Yeah.
Not in Independence, but we were on the same team up at KCI.
Yes,
okay.
Yeah. So the story goes, Helmut Tweer, who also is known as Hippo, which I think is terribly rude, so I will never call him that other than to just make reference. They tell him, like, hey, we're going to do a fake fight. And everybody's like, okay, they're going to do a fake fight. Like, kind of really, who cares, right? It's like, this is kind of maybe a dumb idea. Well, then all of a sudden it breaks out. And I mean, there's just equipment going everywhere. And we're like, holy shit, they really did do a fake fight. And so it all calms down and everything. And then Helmut says, you're going to the box.
Yeah, I got that 2 minutes for slashing.
So Danny's like, we told you we were going to do this fake fight, but you're throwing me in the box. He's like, you didn't tell me you were going to slash him that hard to get the fake fight
It was
started.
right into shin guard. He didn't feel it. What he did feel, though, was because before the fight, like the second to the last punch I threw, I kind of reared back and hit him in the ribs with like 80%. And I was like, oh shit. So the next one was like a donk on the head to make sure he fell down so it would be over.
That was
he was
a
he was
beer league moment. Yeah.
he had some bruised ribs for a couple weeks there.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah.
He probably only admitted that to you, but that's a fact. Yeah, that's one of my favorites.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh man.
What else you got, Austin?
What do I got?
Yeah,
I don't know.
you're right. You're brand new to this thing, man.
Yeah. Just
By the way,
started-
we all went and skated without you. You son of a bastard. Why didn't you show up?
Well, last night in Muay Thai, I kicked a cedar pole.
Is this part of Muay Thai or is this an
Well,
accident?
because there's
Just
so
drunk
there's
Muay
two.
Thai.
I was actually sober for this, but so the post I did it on, we got 2 bags taped to each side of it,
Okay.
and I wrapped my leg too far around and cut the side where there wasn't a bag.
Oh, no.
So I've got like 2 bruises on my foot.
Ouch. Can't even fit it in the skate. All right, we're letting you off the hook.
This time.
This time. Yeah, we went and skated. The 3 of us did, Cody, Austin, and myself, at Line Creek, along with Nate.
Yep.
Shout out to Nate. Shout out to EE Coffee. Right? So-
Right? Can we say that, or are you going to sue us? I don't
Well,
know.
I don't
Where's
know.
my lawyer?
I mean, we're giving you Benny, right? Yeah. So. Anyways, but yeah, we went and skated, but it was kind of fun to just. I mean, when did you pick it up?
I started last August.
Damn. Yeah.
So
Man,
Yeah.
I remember those days.
Right. Yeah, it was fun to see, like how far you've come from when you started, right? And I don't know if I was around when I saw you at one of the Sundays or something, right?
Yeah, that was right when I first started.
Okay, yeah.
So.
And I'm like, wow, this guy's got some stuff to do. Then played with you on the bobs a few times, and I was like, well, he can't skate, but if you get him in front of the net, he can make goals, right?
Yeah.
And then seeing you kind of working on your skating and getting better and better today was fun, and it was actually nice to hear from Nate, who is when we're driving through the parking lot. I'm like, don't forget, Danny's first podcast is this evening. Oh yeah, I'm going to put that on my calendar. But we worked on some just passing stuff, and we were just being
That was good.
goofballs. Yeah.
Yeah, it was
And
fun.
Nate even said that it was healthy for him, and God knows he's way better than the rest of us.
Yeah.
So,
Oh,
yeah.
gosh.
Yeah.
Was it pretty busy out there? Or?
No, it was
Wasn't
pretty
bad.
good.
I mean,
Minus
we
the-
had
minus
basically
the
half a
fans.
rink to ourselves.
There was
Yeah.
a good story that came from this. It just
Yeah.
occurred to me.
Are you
Oh.
talking about the Nate incident?
Yeah.
Did
No,
Nate try
that's
to
another
fight
good story.
somebody?
We actually have two. We have 2 great stories that we need to share there.
Was Nate pissed? Because Nate's pretty funny when he's pissed. I don't know if
No,
you've
Nate
seen
was
him
not
on the
embarrassed.
ice.
Nate
humble.
felt terrible. Let's go ahead and tell the
Very
Nate story.
humble.
Go ahead, Code.
So we're just doing our little passing drill, shooting drill, and whatnot.
4 of us working it, cycling. Yeah.
And Nate skating backwards, and there happened to be a handful of, I would guess, 80-year-olds over there
6, 7,
practicing.
8,
Yeah, 6, 7,
They're
8.
little.
And Nate just plows backwards.
What you got,
into
Melissa?
one,
Hang on.
and
Dusty said, I remember when Danny played ball hockey.
Oh yeah, that was a long time ago. I hadn't been out in a while, but because I've been so lazy.
All right,
it's
we'll
a lot
get
of
to that
running.
in a second. Go ahead.
But yeah, so Nate's skating backwards and runs into one of these little kids and falls right on top of him.
Oh my God.
And you could just see it in his face that he's terrible. And what I was saying is that kid's gonna go home and tell his mom that he got beat up by some mustached woman at hockey and doesn't play anymore.
Some lady with a mustache ran me over. I hate this sport. Sorry, Nate. We love you. You're the coolest rock star in the whole bunch of us, and we're just jealous.
Yes.
Yep. So that's a good one. The other good one was we get there, right? We're all shooting the shit, and I'm showing off to Austin my glove collection.
Oh shit.
And then we get in the car, we go there. Guess who doesn't have gloves?
Oh,
Me again.
guy.
way to go.
We show up at Line Creek, and I'm like, you guys are not going to believe what I forgot. And they're like, skates. I'm like, no, close, but gloves. So I had to go borrow Jimmy Peterson. Shout out to Jimmy. God bless you for loaning me your gloves and everything else you do for the hockey community. But yeah, Jimmy loaned me his gloves.
The guy with 40,000
The
pairs
guy-
of gloves.
Which was one of the jokes. I don't know. I'm sure you were probably there at the Bob's game when I'm like, I don't have gloves. So
I'm
there is a
surprised Mary
downside to
hasn't
having them on a
leave
shelf.
you over that yet. You open the door and there's like 50 gloves just
I'm
right
gonna
there.
make you a sign
That's an
to put in your
exaggeration,
car
by
that
the
says,
way.
"Do you have
Yeah,
gloves?"
That's 100% an exaggeration.
It's not. Don't listen to
Yeah.
him.
He has a problem.
Yeah. But yeah, when I show up without gloves, it's a weird situation because mine are on display in the garage on a
Right.
shelf, and I forget to put them in the bag. Where everybody else has one pair of gloves,
Yeah.
they just go in the bag with everything else. So yeah, I had to borrow Jimmy's gloves.
You didn't even blow the whistle.
I didn't blow the whistle, and I told him I wouldn't because of COVID. Otherwise, I'd have blown the hell out of that whistle. but they were Verberos, and I'll be honest with you, they felt pretty good. I may get a pair of those.
They had like plaid lining.
May.
They had plaid lining that
Yeah.
was the shit.
Next
Yeah.
podcast is gonna have like 6 Barberos.
I'm kind of stuck on the Warriors right now, but who knows? It may go somewhere.
I'll have to get you another shelf.
I just actually did put up the second shelf, as a matter of fact, because I had more gloves than I had shelf space.
We're gonna have to build him a shed just for his gloves.
And it's only
Right.
like, how many pairs is it? It's 8. I have 8 pair of gloves.
800.
8
Yeah.
pair! 8. There's something to look forward to. The next broadcast will show you the glove collection. God forbid.
Yeah, that'll take an hour in itself. And I'd only get through half of them.
Okay, so Danny, you're
gonna-
wearing the one and only CCP coat, right?
Oh yeah.
Which I tried very, very hard to obtain one for myself.
Oh, I got lucky on this one. but
They're not in existence. So tell the story on the coat.
So yeah, a couple weeks ago, playing for the Misfits, my buddy Ben South was like, "Hey, dude, I got a present for you," and I was like, "All right, wonder it could be something stupid. I don't know." He shows up with this thing, and he's like, "Here you go, bud." He was like, I was like, "Oh, this is the greatest thing I've ever seen." He was like, "Yeah." Buddy of mine was cleaning out his closet, and he was like, he called my friend Ben, and he was like, "Hey, you want this?" He was like, "Nah, I don't really want it, but I know somebody who does."
Yeah, right.
And that's how we got it.
Oh my goodness, yeah, that is sweet. Very
Oh, yeah.
sweet, yeah. So you guys talk amongst yourself. I got another prop on to go pull out.
We bringing out gloves?
Yeah, maybe.
Are you gonna tell us how they make you feel?
This pair. I wear this pair when I'm sad.
Show us on the doll where you got hurt.
Somebody had a question of ball hockey.
Oh, ball hockey,
Ball hockey.
yeah.
Yeah.
What's that?
So ball hockey is you're running around, playing on roller courts, asphalt, but you're running around. You're not skating or anything. So really good cardio. And ooh, I'm surprised you're not wearing that too.
I didn't even think about it. I should have wore this.
That's his
Right.
ice is too soft
We're,
jacket.
we're
Too
going to get to this one in a minute.
ISIS?
Go on ahead. Yeah.
Wait, what?
That's what I heard at first.
ISIS.
The ice is too soft. Yeah.
I was like, whoa, that's a stretch.
Yeah. So we were on ball hockey. Did we finish ball hockey?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. It's a good time. Check out I think it's Kansas City Ball Hockey Group if you're interested. Free to play. I know they used to play Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays, but I haven't played
You
in a
don't wear
couple of
skates
years.
for this.
Well, who's
Yeah, you're
Danny?
just running
You
back.
just run it like, yeah, I played that
Like
when I
street
was
hockey.
a little
Danny
kid.
here? The Danny that was mentioned? I remember when Danny played ball hockey.
Oh, that was Dusty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
We need to get those bad boys.
Oh man,
The
I'd
Drago
rock 'em.
shorts.
Oh,
Ivan
yeah.
Drago.
Don't bring those out around Cody.
No, that was we had an interesting time.
He's got a thing going on with short
Uh-oh.
shorts,
Yeah.
anyways.
Oh man, you
so-
should see my Muay Thai shorts.
Yeah.
They're like up to here, and I roll them up so it's even
Yeah.
better. Oh yeah.
So the Adidas jacket, Mary Watson find I think at like a thrift store. Well, yeah, I know it was a thrift store or I don't know somewhere.
All right, Mike McGinn.
Mr. McGinn.
Ask Watson about the pickup games on Easter Sunday at Hitchcock Ice Arena.
Oh yeah, we'll get to that in just a second. Thank you, Jesus. So yeah, the Adidas jacket was well, I'm from Nebraska, so it kind of looked like Huskers, and I'm like, shut up, and I couldn't let this thing go. I'm like, nah, I'm just gonna go ahead and hang on to it. I'll never wear it. It's silly, but I'm gonna hang on to it. Then the Komrades come about, and I'm like, oh wait a minute. I have this perfect. What are the people called from Czech that wear Adidas? Those guys.
Gopniks?
Gopniks.
He only learned about this a couple weeks ago.
I literally had to like Google Gopniks and figure out what Gopniks were, and there've been a few others where I've had to.
Yeah, it's
Urban Dictionary.
This whole thing is really showing Mike's age on this.
Along with the fact that I can't remember anybody's name.
Tony
Yes, ma'am?
Albano says you need another player.
Do we need another player?
Tony Albano?
Or he's demanding a player spot.
He says you need another player with 3 exclamation points.
Yes, we do, and you're on the top of the list, brother. So anyways, yes, I put this on. We took some photos. I put it on Facebook, and then I realized very, very quickly how many people would look at that and be like, wow, this guy's a tool. Not because I'm a goofball, but because I think I'm special or I think I'm tough or whatever, which none of the above are true.
He's not a tough guy. Oh, my arm hurts.
My arm hurts. My back hurts.
Ice is soft.
The ice is too soft. I could break a hip. But my buddy David Hunter.
Old man.
Yeah, Dave Hunter was like, no, I totally get it. You're trying to be a Russian mafia dude. I'm like, thank you.
Low-level Russian street bug.
Yeah.
Just throw it on the ground.
Yep.
Putin's going to be knocking on your door here pretty soon. Riding a bear shirtless. I'd pay to see that. I'm
Mike
not gonna
McGinn, Hitchcock. Yes, ma'am. Hitchcock. God, I miss those days. And I often post on Facebook, I'm like, man, if we still had keys to the rink. So
I wish Kevin would give us some
I
keys
know,
to the rink.
and I think he probably goes with his little group of people. Because everybody who's ever worked at the rink and had keys has a group of people that they invite out. Thank you. They invite out for things like the Hitchcock on holidays. But we would literally go and have these fabulous drop-in sessions. Well, the funny thing, I'll never forget it, Mike. I don't remember the dude's name, so put it in the chat. But the dude who you got in a fight with, this guy would come to every drop-in and fight. I mean, he was a crazy dude. And he obviously was crazy. He had mental problems. But he would come to every one of them and pick a fight with somebody. And I remember Mike was like, I'm done, man. They went at it. And then he was like trying to get him out of the building. And didn't we? I think we even had to call the cops to finally get him removed. Wasn't his name Pat? Pat's? I don't know. Hopefully you'll put it in the chat so we'll remember him together. But man, those were the days. So you could go, we would open the rink, and there was nothing going on because the rink was closed. We would do drop-ins for like hours on end. Literally like a 3-hour eternal drop-in of just skating.
Rest in peace, legs.
Yeah, exactly. Much younger back then. Thank you. Yeah.
Who was president back then? Nixon?
Don't even start with that shit. Because I don't remember. Yeah, I literally don't remember.
I don't know. I know you've posted some photos of it, but I'll never forget from being back up in Omaha was the Lancer van.
Oh, yes.
The Lancer. He had this big old van with the local hockey team, the Omaha Lancers.
USHL,
Yep.
Junior 18. Yep.
And
was that before or during the hair ban?
It was after.
After.
So that van actually exists because of the hairband days.
Gotcha.
Because it hauled my equipment, and then it was there, and then we're like, hey, what can we do with this? So we repurposed it as the Lancer van, which there are a couple of photos on Facebook. But so think about this. These kids are 16, 17, 18, right? They're living with billet parents and, sort of playing hockey in front of...
So you're like, hey, kids, come get in my van.
Absolutely, yeah. There are some stories there we'll get to maybe in the future, but yeah. 6,000 people coming to see them and cheering them on like they're NHLers. And then they have an autograph day, right? So my older brother and I, Rod, we decide we're going to fix this van up and paint it like the Lancers. And then at autograph day, we're literally going to pull up in this van and have all of these guys autograph the van with paint pens, which we literally did.
Yep.
Now, was the actual kids or was it just lookalikes?
No. It was the actual,
with your bootleg shirts and jerseys.
Yeah, this was the players. So you can imagine there's like a line of people coming to get their stuff signed, and we're like, we have some stuff we'd like you to sign, but you're going to need to come to the parking lot.
You need to come to my van.
Yeah, need you to come to my van. And they're like, what? And they literally, the first guy's like, you're not going to believe this. So they rushed out. Anyways, that's the history of the Lancer van. The Lancer van died a long and rustful death. It literally...
Did you, torch it at least,
No, it just moved on down the road. But it was starting to rust. when we painted it, and then a few salty winters of it going back and forth to the Exarban for the games, game after game after game. It rusted very badly. Matter of fact, the guy at the Lancer store who I said, you should probably help me out here, like give me some stickers or something. He's like, dude, people could get into that van without having to break into it. There's so much rust. So, yeah.
So Mike McGinn says, yeah, he was crazy. We had V throw him out after he tried to injure a high school player at Benson Drop-In.
Yeah.
Pat something, I don't remember the
I don't
last
remember
name,
his name
I think.
either. Yeah.
I forgot him 2 or 3 times at Drop-In. I fought him.
He absolutely did.
Yeah.
Absolutely did. Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah. That's a sad state of affairs, right? This guy just showed up he was an okay hockey player, but just had a screw loose. He just, this was his NHL dream, to show up to drop-in hockey and fight guys.
364 more days till hockey tryouts.
Yeah.
Hey, we've all been there, man.
Yeah. So, Cody, let's, when did you start back playing?
Well, I tried 2 years ago, and then I tore my Achilles, so I was done. Not as I'm out there, and then here about I'd say 5 months ago, I got back into it, and I played from when I was a kid.
Yeah. So you were about 12 or so.
About 12 and whatnot, and now I'm just getting back into it, 5 months strong into it.
Yeah. So it goes to show, though, that even if you played as a younger kid, that those skills, they somewhat stay with you.
Yeah, I was actually really surprised that, when I first got out there, it was like putting a damn deer out there on ice, it felt like. And
I paid to see that.
It felt like it, though, and
it was
started
never as
coming
bad
back.
as you.
Yeah, I mean, I was pretty rough. If I wasn't near the wall, I wasn't stopping.
Yeah, it sure, I thought, immediately, as soon as my feet touched the ice, it was going to be back.
Yeah.
It wasn't,
No.
but it's starting to get back up there, and it's coming back faster than I thought.
Yeah.
I'm just excited to go play some games and have some fun.
Yeah.
For sure.
It's going to be a good year.
It's nice. It's going to be Friday and Saturday nights, so you can drink as long as you want in the parking lot.
Which, I mean, as a matter of fact, I had a conversation with John Wilson, who's the captain for, I don't remember their name. Sorry, bud.
Fuck him, right?
Sorry, bud. But we were talking about, that's why we want to play on weekends. We want to play in the low rec on Friday nights, is because you can, get drunk in the parking lot and sleep in the next day, and life's good. You can't do that on Tuesday nights.
No.
You don't have
Man.
10:30.
You don't have a 10:30 game in Independence. Got to drive back to Leavenworth, go to work at 7 o'clock in the morning, and
I don't know how you've done that. I don't.
it's
Yeah.
rough. But
Obviously, you guys are way younger than me, because I would not make it. I would not make it to. Well, hell, I don't even make it to the 10 o'clock games anymore. I'm like, I'm
yeah,
not,
you make it to
I'm not
8:30
even going-
games anymore.
I don't even. Yeah. What was the last one? It was a pretty reasonable time.
It was like a 7 o'clock game.
Yeah, and I'm like, no, I can't make that.
I got
work
work
in the
tomorrow.
morning. It's just Tuesday nights are out at this point. Sorry. Yeah.
It's rough.
I mean, I like the fact that the Tuesday nights Learn to Play is now going up to 7:30.
Yeah.
Because that
Down from 8:30 to 7:30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, now I can actually maybe go home and get some sleep before work in the morning.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I completely disagree with the idea that we're having a wrestling tournament at our ice rink.
Yes.
Who the hell does this, people?
Okay, Boomer.
Yeah. We love you, but
Where's the soapbox?
yeah, we're
You can have the parking lot. Give us
Right.
our ice back.
yeah.
Much rather play on the regular ice than the Mavs ice.
Well, and the fact that they're taking down the community ice to put wrestling in there, there's like so many other facilities in this Kansas City area.
COVID was rough on them, okay? They need the money.
Yeah. Honestly, somebody said that. I'm like, you're probably right. That's okay. But yeah.
Yeah, Kemper, who's used that
Right.
in the
No,
last 10
it's
years?
it's like a big YMCA now. What a perfect place to have wrestling tournaments. You don't need to use our ice rink for it. Bastards.
I think with all these league fees, they wouldn't have a problem with it, but whatever,
Yep. Building is owned by the city and then ran by Spectra, right? Yeah. So
Changes every couple months.
I think Spectra's been in there for a while, and I mean, overall they're doing a good job of keeping the building going, because I think there was a time when it was a questionable investment for the city. And
Yeah.
they were like, well, what are we going to do with it? So, yeah. I'm glad it's here. Yeah. It's no Omaha, though. So, any of my other Omaha people, you can go to Omaha any day of the week and play drop-in at like 5:30 in the afternoon.
That's nice.
That'd
Can't
be
get that
awesome.
around here.
No. And
That's how you get better.
right.
Playing people
Right.
that are better than you in the
Yes.
drop
Casey
in.
Ice
Yes.
drop-in time. Oh, we're gonna do it at 12 to 1:30.
Yeah.
Or
So
8:45 in the morning.
Yeah.
Let's talk real quick about Casey Ice's Friday drop-in. This is like Stud Central.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to one of
I've
these?
been to one.
Oh, I went a few times, and I'm telling you, I'm like, I'm just gonna go, and I'll never. They won't pass me the puck, but I'm gonna skate my ass off up and down the ice with them. And then after a while, I'm like, yeah, they really won't pass me the puck, so I'm
Yeah.
really not gonna show up anymore.
There's not really defense on those. It's usually like 5 forwards versus 5 forwards, you know.
Yeah, but there's, and I played that tournament over there too, and I'm not knocking them. They're great people, and thank you for having the ice. But at the end of the day, that drop-in and the tournament that I played there, these are college hockey players, and I'm like, whoa! I've played with some damn good players over the years when I was younger, but playing with these guys, I'm like, I have no business even being here. I left the tournament early. I'm like, I'm an embarrassment.
My arm hurts.
I didn't even make an excuse.
Ice is too
I just ghosted them. Like between games, I went to the locker room, changed, and left.
By the
Like,
way, you are
I'm
the
just not gonna embarrass
quickest.
you or us or me.
You can, when you're done, you can get out of your hockey gear and to your car in like no time whatsoever. It's like a damn magician's act.
Yep.
I don't get it. I usually need 45 minutes to get ready, 45 minutes to get undressed,
Yeah.
No.
45 minutes to change shifts, you know?
It sucks whenever it takes 45 minutes to get undressed because I'm just ready for it.
Yeah. Well, because I goof around, I'll pull my cup up and I'll be like, hey, Austin, you want to play helicopter pilot? And he's like, what? You want to play helicopter pilot?
Roger.
So I have a quick story on the whole getting dressed thing, right? Let's not make this sexual. Can you just bear with me
I'll try.
for a moment?
Bear.
Well, I try to get the story out. So I'm getting my skates on. By the way, I'm 55 now. So this idea of putting my skates on and then just sitting here and tying them like this, well, my back don't stretch like that anymore. It's more like this to get over the belly, to get down there.
And the girdle's holding on to
There you
your
go.
leg.
Then I finally just realized that if I just assumed the goalie position, this is much easier. So I'm putting my skates on, I'm getting them laced up, and JSD walks out of the office, and he says to Brianna, he's like, God, I feel old. And then his head swivels over, and he sees me. And he literally just stops dead in his track. He goes, I don't feel so bad suddenly now that I see Waddy trying to get his skates on. Yeah. Oh, Lord. That hurt just getting off the couch.
I was gonna say, you got the good old groans right
Got all
there.
those dad noises going.
Yeah, they're good. Yeah, very good. I taught my grandson some so just out of nowhere he'll just be like, but it's just old man stuff.
Oh yeah.
All right, what else you guys got? How much time we been on,
Half hour?
Melissa? Do we have time?
33 minutes.
We're over 30
20
minutes,
seconds.
so we probably ought to gas it. How many people are on?
4, including me.
All right, 4 including you. Hey, that's a better audience than we planned
Hey,
for.
right.
Yeah.
Hey,
Woo,
at most
woo,
you
woo.
had 6, including me.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
man.
That was 5 others.
Oh,
Rogan,
man.
watch out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
Mike McGinn says, do these comrades travel to play tournaments?
No, not yet.
Oh.
Maybe
Not yet.
someday. Maybe
once
some of
we
the
get-
younger
maybe
guys
once we get
will.
the sponsorships going,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
First you get the
I asked
sponsorships.
everybody if they had questions. I was trying to get people to ask some questions to you.
Right on. Yeah. No, maybe some of the younger
Mike
guys
McGinn
will.
is y'all's like VIP of the night, so
So.
Better send that guy a shirt.
he said the most.
5% off.
Right on.
5% off.
5% off.
Yeah.
He gave you a like.
Right. Woo! So I am going to Omaha to play with the Stars, like, I don't know, somewhere around your birthday.
Yeah.
I'm neglecting you to go play hockey as usual.
It's
Yeah.
not the
Bad
first
father.
time.
Yeah, bad father. But
Which
yeah.
I wasn't invited to, by the way.
Yeah, you were. I tried to get you on, but there was not space for you.
Yeah.
Trust
He
me.
made sure there was a spot for himself before
Yeah.
there was a spot for
No. That's a shout out to my buddy Ray Gitchell,
We
who
tried.
now runs the league that we started years ago called Metro Classic Hockey. He runs that league now, and he was the one who got me on the team and even got like jerseys ordered for me and took care of me. So thank you, Ray. But I was trying to get my
Someone
boy.
said that they want you to chug the rest of your beer.
Who does? If it's McGinn, no way.
Mike McGinn?
Yeah, yeah, I knew that was coming from you, brother.
I'm
Yeah.
joking. Nobody said it.
Yeah, I got you. All right.
That was me.
Yeah. Anyways, so I am going to the tournament in Omaha. McGinn, get your ass in the car and drive down from crazy Minnesota land, wherever you are,
Minnesota.
and come see me. But yeah, no, we would love to. That's kind of one of the long-term goals is, create like maybe a, again, beyond just the team, maybe a
The
travel team. Yeah, that can go and play some tournaments.
Watch out, Vegas 2022.
There you go. Yeah,
We're
there's a
definitely
matter
gonna
of
come
fact,
watch.
beer league hockey players. Nick, what up? Those guys in that group, they have
Mike
one.
wanted me to say that he did not ask you to chug that beer.
He did not.
I did
want
it
to make that
anyways.
clear. Yeah, thank you.
With multiple exclamation
Yeah.
points.
Because I'd probably throw up. That wouldn't be good. Anyways, yeah, there is a tournament, an adult tournament in Vegas, first part of May, and I'm just like, oh my goodness, that would be so fun to go there and just hang out.
I was pretty jealous
Do
of the
the
guys who
tournament.
went over up to Colorado to do the pond tournament.
Good call.
That was
We
a,
need
Yeah.
to go to the Minnesota one.
yeah. I was
Minnesota.
Like,
That's where
pond
Mr.
hockey
McGinn
nationals.
moved. Yep, moved out of Omaha.
That'd be
up north.
fun.
Yep.
That would be awesome.
They
Yeah,
said
that
it was
pond hockey
colder
was
than
good.
hell, though.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, I bet.
All right, well, we got anything else, or are we going to end this thing for the first go around?
I think I'm pretty well
Do
tapped.
you guys have any shout outs to give out to anybody, maybe?
No, I
Like
think
any
we rolled on through
potential
those. Yeah, as we did it.
watchers?
Shout out to Coors-
Mike Begin said,
Coors
we're
Banquets.
old, we enjoy beers.
Course Banquets. They going to be a sponsor someday? You working on that?
Working on that.
Yeah.
They haven't emailed me back yet or sent me some snail mail back, but I'm working on
Yeah,
it.
working on.
Maybe I shouldn't have sent nudes with it. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure you should know. Speaking of nudes, maybe we'll post some later. Maybe we'll
Watch out
post
for the Komrades calendar.
the thumbnail.
Oh,
the
I've been trying
thumbnail
to get that for a
picture.
while.
Yeah.
Hey, babe, should I share some pictures?
All right.
no.
Do it.
So hold on, I got to ask this one because this is totally off hockey subject, but I do not understand two things, and I need you to explain these to me. The first one is cats on cocaine. What in the hell is going on in your head?
It's cats on cocaine, man.
It's just that.
It's like the two greatest things you can combine, cats and cocaine. You give a cat a couple lines and they're jumping around all hibbity-bibbity.
It's if you're friends with Danny on Facebook, you will see literally the weirdest memes pop up that mean nothing to the average human, but they mean something to him, and they're so consistent that you're like, is there a decoder ring? How do I understand
and
your
he's sitting
humor?
there for like 10 minutes on Urban Dictionary trying to figure everything out.
You lost someone during that
Oh, see,
conversation.
yeah, that's how it goes. And then the other one is Cobra Kai. What's that? Cobra Kai something? Mercy posting.
yeah,
Cobra Kai mercy posting. What
Mike
in the
says-
world is that?
So
Why
it's,
do you think he drinks Coors Banquet?
I know
it,
that
it
part.
started,
I
started
did
out
the first
because
two
of Cobra
seasons.
Kai.
Yeah.
All right.
I did
But
the
then I
first two
was like,
seasons.
oh, I actually like Coors Banquet.
Right. Understandable. Yep.
McGinn says, tell Watts to get a team, come over, play the Return of the Robin in over 50 division.
Return of the what?
Return of the Robin in the over 50.
Return of the Robin.
Division.
Oh,
Do we have
okay.
enough 50-plus
It's
players
in-
on the
No,
Comrades for that?
Sorry.
It's in Rock in April once this COVID stuff goes away. What's
Right
Rock?
on.
I thought you were about to ask what's
ROCH.
COVID.
So,
ROCH.
yes, there are probably enough 50-year-olds that we could put a team together, and I'm gonna.
You guys, can I coach that, or do
Yeah.
I need 50 to coach
Can I be a
it?
cheerleader?
As long as you keep your pants on, yes.
You,
can
you
coach it,
lost
yeah.
someone, so I'm assuming somebody under the age of 50 was like, bye.
Oh man, yeah, we're losing them. So, anyways, with that,
Oh,
peace
no.
outs.
Someone's
Yep.
back.
Someone's back. Yeah.
Oh,
It's getting,
They're like,
it
oh,
just-
nudes
it
are
keeps
coming.
Going.
Okay,
It
so
really does.
real quick, we're gonna just go
Yeah.
run down the line. Say your piece. What is it?
I have a piece.
Yes.
I didn't know we were
Peace.
bringing pieces to this. You know?
Who are you? What are your ending thoughts? I guess.
I'm excited for this season.
Hey,
Yeah.
that was original.
Yeah. I don't.
By now, you don't know me, Danny Thomas, number 69. It's hilarious. 10-time Defenseman of the Year award. Only been playing for 3 years, but yeah, keep an eye out for this season. It's going to be entertaining.
Yeah,
especially
Come
when
on,
you
Austin.
Austin here, Ferriola. It's a doozy name.
Ariola,
Don't try
that's
to
how you
spell it.
pronounce it.
Isn't
All
that
right.
amazing?
Yeah.
I just called him the WAP, which was
Yeah,
so
just
politically
call me the
incorrect.
WAP.
Yeah.
McGinn said it's a big man's tournament in Rochester, Minnesota every spring.
I got the big man. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got the gut for that.
Call me the WAP, the cook, whatever you want.
Oh,
don't
cook,
care.
meth.
But,
Oh, yeah.
We're going down
Get
a
that,
new road.
yeah.
get that baby blue going.
That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah, we're gonna get some sponsors on
Bad.
this. We're getting New Jerseys, baby. Getting
Yeah.
New
With advertisements
jerseys.
all over them, just
Yeah.
to drive Watson crazy.
advertise and our names.
And